This is another fun part about owning and running a business is the taxes side of it. Now, this is something that a lot of people, because I have a lot of my friends are business owners. I guess I got lucky when it came to who I was around. But and when I talk to my friends about taxes, they're like, I don't even mess with the taxes. I just have a bookkeeper and a CPA, so an accountant, which I do have an accountant too, but I'm only going to do that for the first year of the LLC part because now we're doing sales taxes. But for the last 2 years with just a DBA, we have done our own taxes. And doing taxes is, you got to have this stuff right, but once you do it once or twice, you got it down. And though it is a write-off, paying your CPA lady, whatever you pay her is a write-off. That's a cost of business. So, but I like to learn things, and let me tell you, once you've done a little bit of research on doing taxes, you get it down, and it becomes, for me at least, more of a fun thing to learn. Is it fun to do?
No.
No, and this is the reason. I slack on a lot of stuff. When it comes to, we use QuickBooks. And when you're using QuickBooks, it makes everything so much easier. You keep track of all your mileage. You deduct all your expenses. You take pictures of all your receipts. The reason why my pile looks the way it does is because I haven't been taking pictures of all my receipts when I should. Am I going to in 2025? Yes, I've even been yelling at her about it. We need to keep on track with our receipts. We need to keep track with every mile we drive for business versus personal. There's just so much to talk about when it comes to this topic, and I love learning stuff. This is the result of slacking off. You shouldn't slack off, and you won't have piles of receipts to do in short time period. I only have, one more month before April comes around.
Yeah, here I'm gonna butt in because if we have QuickBook on our phone, and if you go here, you have all these different options, and this is Receipt Snap, which we should be doing this every single time. But it's so easy because you literally, just the camera's right there, you lay out your receipt, and then you just snap it, and it auto fills everything in, the amount, the date. Sometimes you have to type it in if it can't fully read it, but usually it's good to go. But it's super easy.
And it's a write-off. So QuickBooks costs $20 a month, which is a lot more affordable than hiring a bookkeeper because QuickBooks is your bookkeeper. All you have to do is just pay a little bit of attention and mind to what you're doing.
Day to day.
And that's why I'm so backed up. I'll have all this done in the next couple hours. Taxes is very easy, guys. Make sure it's all about saving money, and it's all about efficiency when it comes to being able to, instead of using that write-off on a CPA, you can use that write-off towards other things that can get your business with more stability. But yeah, so that was it. Now it's time for me to finish off this. I did that pile. I got this pile to still do. And I'm not going to let it back up like this again.
Yeah, this whole 2025 year will be a lot better.
As long as she keeps on her side, too. Don't let her fool you now.
No,
I
gotta keep on my side.
Keep track of nothing.
Because what I gotta do is I have to write in my miles for every single time I come to the store.
Yep. And you want to keep, so I bought a $35,000 truck. You want to keep your personal vehicle. If you can get a personal vehicle for even $1,000, that's what you drive when you're not doing business, because every mile I do on that truck that isn't for business use, that deducts that $35,000. So let's say I drive my truck 10% for personal use and 90% for business use. Well, 10% of that personal use that I drove on that truck is deducted from the $35,000 purchase price from that truck. So that's why I really only try to drive my truck for business use, because I don't want to deduct 10% off that $35,000 for personal use. I'd rather drive a little beat up $1,000 car then deduct any extra money off of that purchase price because I bought that for business. So I want it all to be a write-off.